This video is going to be a bit quicker than the other videos. Essentially, I've looked back on my 3 over 4 The King videos and realised something. While there's little bits of advice about the game throughout, the videos combined don't completely fulfill all the bits of useful information I could give. So that's why I'm making this video, to wrap up all the loose ends and try to leave you with a complete package of Beansley's Guide to For the King. Sanctums. You see them all around the world, generally one in each biome you enter. Each will provide you with useful buffs, fully restore you when you devote to one, and also prevent your death once, by making the Sanctum crumble instead of your life. However, the bit we're going to be focusing on today is the full restore, as all full restores in the game restore health, status effects, and focus, as the name implies. Because of this, you can use your focus to get extra movement in order to get to the Sanctums faster, and have your focus fully restored in the process. This leaves you with plenty of extra movement, allowing your characters to traverse the world very efficiently. This also works in the many hero statues you'll see around the world. While they don't fully restore you, they will still restore all your focus, allowing you to do the same trick on them. While on the topic of Sanctums, you can make them more powerful the more you use them. Once you devote to a Sanctum 8 times across multiple games, you unlock the Grand version of the Sanctum in the Lore Sword, which when purchased, adds extra effects to the Sanctum, making them even stronger than they were before. Probably the most useful buff I'd say one of the Sanctums gets is the Sanctum of Focus, which after being upgraded to its grand form, also gives Confuse immunity. The reason for this is apparent in the next tip.
I'll drink you under the table!
There are several different beverages in Farrell which give a variety of powerful effects at a cheap price. However, it will cause your party member to act out of control for a few turns after drinking it.
Anyone.
Thankfully, you can get around literal alcohol poisoning with some funky hats, necklaces, and divine favours, because these provide immunity for the confusion alcohol causes. However, there are some useful drinks which don't confuse you in the first place, such as mead. But the 2 main drinks I think that are best are rum and Hildebrand's Reserve. Rum boosts your armor and resistance by 50, essentially nullifying all damage that comes towards you for a few turns, unless the attack pierces of course. Hildebrand's Reserve doubles your damage output for a few turns, allowing you to have a swig and then get some massive damage out. So yeah, alcohol is pretty good in the game, but not in real life. I don't want anyone watching this video to get a crippling drinking problem. Now, this is a bit of a weird one. If you find yourself short on coin as well as health, you can just rest on the overworld without a tinder pouch. This is done by ending your turn with movement left. Any movement left over will be regenerated as health at a 1-to-1 ratio. Alright, look, I know this one's a bit more niche, but I've got to make the video a bit longer than 3 minutes.
Death to America!
Deathmark immunity, a buff which seems very niche as it's only on a handful of items. On first glance, all it seems to protect against is the Deathmark effect, which only Owlbears and Assassins can do. While you'd be right, the immunity also protects against death from events. For example, at the Dark Carnival, there is a Wheel of Death, which has a chance to give your party lives or instantly kill them. Having Deathmark immunity will keep you alive if you get unlucky and roll death. This should also work for events such as Dark Pools, which would usually kill you on the worst possible outcome. Alright, well in summary, devote to pillars, drink lots of ethanol, be lazy and be suicidal. You got that? Well, good luck.